Alright, YouTube, another compressor comparison video, the Blackridge range. This is the Brc180 high flow. As you can see, direct drive design, bit more compact, bit lighter, all of that. Now, this one is 3.5, 4 years old. It was manufactured 2014. Rated at 1900 watts. Pros straight off the bat. Twin air outlets, just like the big brother over here. Paint scheme's changed in the last year or so. They tidied them up, made them look neater, look cool. I don't know how much different the actual workings of it are, but yeah, as you see. 1/2 inch hairline out of the head, good high flow. A lot of them are quite small and choked up. Tons of air gets sucked through the front of the motor here. Motor will be a 2800 RPM, single filter, good pressure switch, all works pretty sweet. Now, which one should you choose for yourself? If you're doing more light duty tasks where the compressor's going to kick in, kick out, and not run for any sustained amount of time while you're doing what you're doing, you should probably go something smaller and compact, like this one. Technically, this produces more litres per minute than what this one does. 155 versus 180. It's smaller physically, lighter physically, no belts, but it does a lot higher RPM. If you're going to use it more often, that higher RPM translates to more air temperature. The air temperature will cause you issues with trying to get the moisture out of the air. When the air is a lot hotter coming out of a compressor, there's a lot more moisture caught in it because of the condensation factor. Once it goes into a little tank like this, you'll have dramas separating it out of the air because it doesn't have time to cool. It's got to cool to turn back into condensation for a moisture trap to get it out. This is where you'd use a moisture trap like the little Blackridge one back further in the videos I reviewed. That goes right on, say, a spray gun. You'd use one of those. Now, this little unit's done nowhere near as much work as my Stanley down the back here, or the 4-year-old brother to it. We bought these at the same time. I bought this at the same time as I bought my original belt drive. This is my mate's, and we did a job together. We bought this for my mate out of the job money, and bought the belt drive one for me. We love both of them. This lives in my mate's shed normally. I give it a bit of a clean up and brought it out just to make a comparison video between this, the Blackridge 50 litre belt drive. So what we'll do is we'll air it up. I need to check on the actual spec size of the tank. I can't remember if that's a 40 litre tank or a 50 litre tank. I got a feeling it could be a 50, but I may be incorrect. So what we'll do is we'll time the air up time. We've got it plugged in already. Yes, it's plugged into a lead. Don't normally do that. That's bad. I'm not sure which order these 3 videos will come out between long-term review of old Stanley, comparison between those two, and comparison between these two. But this one charged up from empty in 1 minute 42 seconds. That one 1 minute 53 seconds. Let's see what this one does. So the world of YouTube can't be upset with me. There you go. Minute 38. I'm going to say it is 50 litre. I've been trying to remember. Minute 38, 50 litre tank. When you look at that tank on the Stanley versus this tank, they look very, very similar size-wise. But anyway, minute 38. What's the first thing you notice? The noise difference. It is so much louder. Like, ridiculously louder. That's all to do with the pump spinning at crazy speed. 2800 RPM to be exact. Aside from the inherent air temperature issues, if you're using this to use an air drill or use a sander for really short bursts, awesome. Kicks in, kicks out, keeps up, keeps the tank full. My favourite thing to use things like these ones, direct drive style ones for, is framing nailers, because they always keep good air pressure up to a framing nailer, no issues at all. Which if you get like 10 shots done, this one's a little bit slower, air pressure can drop off and you start getting inconsistencies. This one's, 25 litres a minute faster. So, price point is another factor. These ones also come on special with a bunch of cool accessories, which makes them a ton cheaper than the Stanley and a little bit cheaper than the Blackridge 155. Budget's your thing, sort that out yourself, that's not up to me. Like I say, 4 years old, done a lot of work but not crazy amounts, been serviced twice, blow the air filter out, same thing. I always like to blow through here, blow a bit of dust and debris out, but if you want one for a workshop, I'd probably go the belt drive. It'll last longer, it's quieter, generates less heat, therefore less moisture. For your air tools, for you to have to filter out tanks and receivers and all that kind of stuff, that'll save you some effort there. Noise is a big thing, especially in a residential setting, I guess. Not so much out here in an industrial estate, but this one is definitely quieter than both the Stanley and the Blackridge 180. So hopefully this information is useful for somebody. I'll put links to all three of these compressors in the video description so you can see them for yourself and get an accurate price point for where you are in Australia. This one will go back in my mate's shed after it's had the rest of its bit of a clean up. I might even service it. This one's due for a service. It's about 30 hours down, maybe 35, something like that, but we'll give it a service, get the factory oil out of it, put some fresh stuff in it, and that one's been sitting for about 12 months, so we might even do that one as well. So I may make a video servicing these three. On this side there'll be some more videos and playlists of reviews and stuff for you to watch. On this side there'll be a subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I didn't bore you crazy with 3 compressor videos in one quick chunk. That's where we're at, that's what we're up to. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.